So I just wanted to do a follow-up to my critique of this chronic Lyme disease article in Paleo Magazine by Jason Kremer, Dr. Jason Kremer. Um, so he did make some suggestions in terms of how to manage your Lyme. So treat all potential infections, bacterial, parasitic, and viral. Those are very important. Also, you want to deal with any fungus infections as well. And then support immune function, reduce inflammation, address environmental toxins. And I would also throw in reduce your Wi-Fi exposure, support nutrition, enzyme deficiencies as well, enhance mitochondrial function, balance your hormones, address neurological dysfunction, improve sleep, improve mental status, improve sleep, support the autonomic nervous system, address allergies and sensitivities, improve the gut microbiome, which is going to be hard after taking those antibiotics, support the liver function, and I would add your bile duct as well. Courtesy, thanks to Dr. J. Davidson, manage your pain and promote exercise and movement. So the thing is, somebody who has just gotten Lyme disease is not necessarily going to be motivated to do that whole tremendous project. It's people who have had chronic persistent Lyme. And I think that this article, like chronic persistent Lyme is where people really are struggling. When you first get Lyme disease, you're using up your lifetime of reserves of everything, all the good things that you've done, all the yoga you've done, all the nutrition you've eaten, all the fasting you've done. You're using that up, and after maybe 5 years or something, you're burnt out, and not only from the chronic low-grade infection, but through just all the stuff that's going on in life. And so, anyways, I really feel like the people who are in acute Lyme it might not be as dramatic as those with persistent Lyme, because when you have acute Lyme, you've just got it. You still have your friends, your family, your work, so you have all that status and leverage as well. But when you've had acute Lyme, or when you've had persistent Lyme for like 30 years, you've lost your friends, your family, your employment, your status, your money, your resources, uh, and then you're like, okay, what is this mitochondria thing? What is this endocrinology thing? And so then when you've lost everything, you're really motivated. So you are teaching yourself about how the brain works and how autoimmunity works and everything. I mean, and that's pretty complicated, especially when you're in a state of chronic Lyme disease. So we're really given a very challenging situation too. And I mean, I just think it's interesting that he also doesn't talk about Lyme as a weaponized uh, uh, product. So, but I guess few people are. Uh, but I don't know. I guess it's Paleo Magazine is trying to be nicey nice, and I guess they're just trying to make it in a probably a very competitive world. Um, and who knows? Maybe there's other agendas as well. But anyways, I guess just anything else about Lyme disease that I think that he failed to recommend. Let's see. Well, I guess it's just an overwhelming um, experience, and to try to mitigate it. And there's a line, you always hear people say that it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to have humanity. It takes a village to have civilization. And our villages have become very circumspect. Our villages is who's in our Facebook feed, our Twitter, Instagram. Do we approve of them? Do they reinforce us? Our what we love is our pet. we love our pet. Like that's where we're getting our love, because we can't really stand other people because other people are just, unacceptable. They didn't vote for the president that you voted for, or they don't have the same food choices that you do out of ethics, or they don't believe in the same environmental processes that's going on. And so, people are like they're getting their love from the internet or from their pet, and it seems like people are just barely tolerating other humans. And being that a lot of people are medicated, they're not really in touch with their feelings, and so trying to have like a human, emotionally intelligent experience is actually kind of difficult because people are medicated, and so even the people who are kind of like around and willing to interact, like they're so numbed out that anybody who isn't on medication is kind of, um, a wild card, kind of um, is just not normal. So what's interesting is being unmedicated, you are not normal, you are abnormal. So when you're in your normal, natural, biological, emotional space, um, like it's kind of against the norm. So I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but um, that's where I ended up. But anyways, thanks for watching.